It's a nice day for fishing! Yes! Not much biting though. It's a bit chilly today. So I thought today, in this episode of whatever the hell this is, we're going to test out a few mech things. Obviously, this is the mech, and this is my cheese shark, as named by someone on stream, and I thought we'd pit the mech against a few weird things like lava, toxic water, and normal water, just to see how it responds in these situations. So water, fairly straightforward really. It just sinks. And you can't do anything about it, and you end up at the bottom of the sea. So, there really. Also, I've noticed something peculiar about the fact that I've got a cape on. Is the fact that I'm actually weeping rainbows. If you can just see. My shark is crying all the colours of the rainbow, which is most peculiar. So now I'm a bit kind of like stuck on the bottom of the ocean, being chased by a... God knows what. But I'm going to zap it, whatever it is. Bye. Ooh, also doing a bit of underground mining. Whatever. Let's get out of here. Right, so here we are on a toxic planet. A couple of the changes that I was just mentioning. One of them is that rail trams, you can now actually get rid of them by pressing E on them. Now before we actually jump in the water, the toxic water, let's just see what happens with the boat. It's fine. I think that's changed since last time I tried this with back in the 0.9 Toxic Lair series that I did. Because then if you went fast in your boat, it did start to get kind of hurt by the toxic water. But not anymore by the seams of it. Let's just leave that there. And now actually let's go it in the... Actually, well, I've got a bike. I have a bike, but I seem to have... I think I dropped it in the bottom of the water. So that's getting knackered then. But let's try it with a mech. Oh, hang on. Bye. Ah! Oh look! The mech can stand on the boat. That's probably useful for something, but not for us. Let's see what happens if we pit the mech against toxicity. Now we do seem to be okay. The mech is actually tolerating the acid quite nicely. Obviously if we get out, we start to get poisoned, so let's not do that. And therefore we could theoretically explore... Oh, look at that! The fish is dying. The fish is getting poisoned. It's presumably not a very well-evolved fish. There we go. Kill you. So yeah, you could explore the bottom of a toxic ocean at your leisure. Hang on, there's some explosions there. Oh, actually, the bowels... Oh, there we go. That bowel explodes. I can also go mining as well with my laser beam. Nice, that's actually... Yeah, might actually be useful for exploring this sort of area. Although, to be honest, there's not a huge amount down here, so probably best to leave it behind. Oh, slight correction on what I said about the rail trams. It's actually a matter manipulator that you can use to get rid of it. Like that. You could do that in Unstable, so I'm glad they've actually found a way of actually making it so you can actually take the rail tram off the tracks, because it was a bit silly, because they made it basically permanently on there. Anyway, let's actually get on with what we're doing, and that's going to a lava planet. And then we're going to toss our mech into some lava to see how that reacts. I've also got a bunch of barbed wire and hot coals that I want to pit the mech against, see how that copes. I'm expecting it to be coping admirably, but we'll see. Come on, get to the bloody thing. Get to the bloody thing, there we go. Still not convinced about this navigation system. Let's go down. Down to the magma planet. Oh, bloody hell. Give me room to manoeuvre there. Ugh. Right. Nice little planet, this. One lone chili. And let's just do this. Oh. Right. So, apparently you can't. Mechs do not cope against lava. Let's try that again, actually, because I want to read the message in full. It says, like, my mech's life support is failing. I wonder if it's anything to do with, because I've got a cooler on. What is it? No, it's a cooling EPP, which, so it's nothing to do with that. Let's just rule that out. Your mech's temperature control systems are failing. Evacuate immediately. Oh, so what's actually happening is it's just sucking out all my energy. So I could, in theory, survive a bit longer. A bit longer still. Bit longer still. And evacuate! Yeah. So that's a shame, actually. I was hoping that you would be able to cope in lava. But no. Well, a ship has just flown in, a hostile ship, threat extreme. It's because I'm around a lava sun that the threat from the hostile ship is actually higher than if it would be around another place. Let's just do something which I want to show you, which is just like to rule something out. And that's to show you that sadly you can't use your mech in ancient vaults, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. Jump, 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 jump. Chi shark. So, yeah, open that. Yes, this is all post-endgame stuff if you're new to ancient vaults. So, obviously you can't just jump in. Oh god, that's got a hell of a jump on it. The way to get into ancient vaults is you have to press E on the console. Unfortunately, doing that in a mech just tosses you out immediately. So there is simply no way of doing it, which is real shame. And also, if you do enter the vaults, obviously you disappear from your mech, and here you go. As a side note, even if you could get in here in a mech, you probably wouldn't be able to squeeze through a door such as that, and you wouldn't even be able to get out of the first bloody room, never mind get through the door to the boss. Mate. Mate. Mate! Sod off! Get out of the way. This sword is quite powerful, actually. Right, and here we are on the most exciting planet there's ever been. I'm going to set up a few interesting things to put our mech through its paces. Right, here we go. And burning coals. Now these are things you can find, I think, in evil glitch fortresses, and they are mineable. So you don't actually have to cheat these in, although I have done, just to show you what's going on. So let's see if the mech copes against hot coals. Right, let's have a go with that. Jump, 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 jump. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Also, there's a rogue block, which is because my inventory is now absolutely clogged full of various building materials. Let's get rid of a few of those just so things aren't ridiculous. Get rid of the wooden doors. Right, so let's see. What's actually hurting here? Is it me, or is it the mech? Well, it doesn't really hurt us very much, but it is actually soaking up our energy quite a lot. I mean, you do use up energy ambiently anyway when you're in the mech, but not very much at all. It just goes down really slowly. So yes, walking on hot coals in your mech does injure it. You'd think you'd be able to stand up a bit more to it, but obviously not. Right, let's get out. Let's try something else. These are something else that you find in dungeons. Oh, in this case it'll be the human prison dungeon, and that's some barbed wire. Let's see what happens with the mech in this case. Jump, 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 jump. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Yep, there we go. Injuring the mech as well, but it's really kind of pitiful. I mean, it's not really soaking up... I mean, yeah, I'm soaking up most of this damage. It's absolutely fine. I could stand here all day, but I'm not going to, because that would be quite tedious. Whoa! Suddenly a load of laser beams have appeared from somewhere. Let's get rid of all this before I step on it again. So, these are stuff that, well, you really do have to cheat these into the game. You cannot see these out in the wild. The interesting things about this is normally a mech would never ever, as far as I can work out, come across these things. I don't think you'd ever get a situation where mechs can actually touch these, because they tend to be in things like challenge rooms, where again, mechs cannot enter. So, let's actually try it out. First of all, let's just walk into it normally. Oh my god, that rinsed half my health. Let's bandage up. Now let's see what happens with the mech, see if this can cope with it. Well, no it can't. It's taking off just as much to the mech as it would do to me. I think, but maybe a bit slower. Also, yeah, the energy is absolutely plummeting down now, and it's even giving me the white warning flash to say, nope, bad idea. So, let's actually get out. Been trying to find a bloody tar biome. Nope. Unfortunately, my progress has been slightly arrested at this point in one of the crow dungeons. Prick. I can't even blow things up. Actually, I can. Just work my way through. There we go. Get out of the way. So you could take on these dungeons, I guess, in mech form, if you really wanted to. Let's have a go. Oh, tong bat. Or bat tong, technically. Yeah, so it's actually... There we go. This is actually... the doors here are quite big, so we could actually take this on quite nicely. Yes, this is... I think the shark... I can't remember what the stats are on the shark, but it's fairly good. It's one of the good ones. Oh! Oh, hello! Perfect time to test defences against this saw trap. Apparently I'm not coping very well. Also... Oh, hello! Managed that quite nicely. Huh. Excellent stuff. Not really a tar biome though. I want to see what the how the mechs would cope against tar, see if it would slow us down or not. But no, maybe I'll have to make my own pool of tar. Ooh, that sounds ridiculous. Yeah. So far it does seem to be that your mech reacts to things in the environment the same way that you do. It's just that the mech has a hell of a lot more health than you. So, I actually already had this in my inventory. Oil, rather than... I keep on calling it tar, but it's actually oil, isn't it? So let's just gunk the place up with some tar. I haven't got a huge amount of this. Not quite sure when I picked this up, but pick it up I did at some point. Hello, Fenorox. You're very interesting, aren't you? Stay up there, that's right. Right, so we have ourselves a nice little pool. So, now we undermine the mech by calling it a stupid cheese shark. In it goes... Right. Huh. Look at that. It doesn't actually... I mean, when I'm in it... the debuff that applies to me, the horrible, sticky, oily debuff, that does apply to me, but it doesn't seem to apply to the mech. So this is something that the mech does differently to you as a normal person, a normal ape, or whatever the hell you are. Okay, so when it comes to buffs, then yeah, the mech does not have buffs applied to it. You do. But otherwise, things do seem to be fairly similar. Sorry, Fenorox, but my need is greater than yours. Get out the bloody bugger off! There we go. And you. Mate! Etc, etc. Oh! It's all turning very, purple. What sort of biome is this? Oh, it's a bloody barren biome. God damn it. Okay, so that's a few things I thought of to pit my mech up against. There's a lot the game stops you from doing with mechs. I can see why they didn't go down the controller route, because it allows them to control the fact that you now aren't, for instance, able to take your mech on missions, because you have to go through this interface, and there's no way of putting your mech into here. And you wouldn't be able to go to the ruin either, because you'd have to go through the Ark. You couldn't get into challenge rooms, you can't get into the ancient ruins. Yeah, because it's a different interface. I think they've deliberately kept it so the only time you can deploy mechs are using this method over here, which is a bit of a dickache, and you can't even teleport to places that you've bookmarked, which I'm slightly surprised. I'm kind of thinking at some point they may allow you to do this, but then again you actually are teleporting directly to a teleporter, and that the site that you teleport to might not actually be suitable for the size of the mech. I don't know, so maybe not. I am interested. I haven't actually tried out a challenge room deep underground, but I'm guessing it's the same as the ancient vaults. Basically, no can bleeding do, which is a shame. But yeah, we can see why they've done it really. So I guess in general, I mean, the developers have had to keep a balance between adding mechs to the game that everyone's been requesting they put back in forever. You need to find a balance of doing that and, giving this overpowered, massive, cool thing with the actual needs of the rest of the game. Because they want to stop you from actually just using your mech in situations where suddenly something like the missions or whatever just become trivial or whatever. They don't want you to basically use it to cheat the progression in the game. So this is kept entirely separate. This is all these kind of things where I'm doing now is, well, am I following the green arrow? Yes, I am. All this sort of stuff is just basically separate and its own little challenge and provides its own little storyline. I've actually managed to get there already. I'm actually quite a powerful little cheese shark, and this is also only a moderate. Oh, hello! Oh, this is fantastic. I've never actually managed to find it. I think it's this one, is it? Oh no, it's not. Which one is it? Oh, don't tell me the visual novel isn't here. Oh, damn it, I don't think it is. Because I thought this might be where you actually get to the visual novel, because previously, when we actually looked at visual novels in my series, that was just like one I adminned in, because I was actually looking for this exact arcade, because that's where I assumed the visual novel would be. However, none of them seem to be giving me the opportunity to do it. I wonder if it's something to do with the progression, though. Because for some reason, this even though Spoiler Ape's been around quite a lot, he hasn't actually got that far into the actual story game. And I don't think he's actually got through far enough to actually be able to do the Mazebound 64 arcade game. So maybe it's something to do with unlocking, I don't know. Oh! Oh! I realised I could interact with this and I thought I might be able to... Oh, god damn it. Oh, oh! Oh, you can make a scratchy sound. Cool. Anyway, sorry, I'm just really impressed with this arcade. It is rather lovely. Unfortunately, you cannot mine any of it out and take it back to your ship and have larks and goings-on. May as well get this sort of gunk. Apparently, there's some rare armour you can find on these missions, which I've never seen so far. And of course, this is where you also might find your rare horns. Oh, bollocks. I just tried to toot the horn of the mech, but of course I'm actually in the mech. Actually, let's just try. Oh god. Yeah, this is the spiky ball. So just out of interest, let's actually see. Huh, yes you can. You can actually go for a spin. Uh-oh. Oh. Ah. I'm kind of defenceless at the moment. Yeah. Might actually want to get back into here. Ah! Run away! Ow! Ow! God damn it. Okay, so we will stop here. That's a shame. I was hoping to find the visual novel here, but... Oh no! Someone died! I can't remember what I was talking about now, but yeah, I was talking about the balance of the game, wasn't I? Well, yes, the mech stuff is very separate, but what the hell, at least they're in the game, and they're a lot of fun to actually play around with. So, cool. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we'll be doing more Starbound stuff. This has just been like a weird one-off, which doesn't really fit anywhere into the canon of my videos, but whatever. And we'll be back in Starbound very soon, hopefully maybe like a little build thing involving space stations, but whatever. Do subscribe to be notified when that goes live. And I'll check out the rest of my channel where I play the best of all the latest indie games and all that. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.